What if I told you the most incredible steak you'll ever taste isn't from a cow at all? And what if this revolutionary meat actually tastes better than authentic A5 Japanese Wagyu? Welcome to the future of fine dining, where science meets culinary perfection. For centuries, A5 Japanese Wagyu has been the undisputed king of steaks, prized for its incredible marbling, buttery texture, and astronomical price tag. But in 2025, a new contender has emerged from laboratories that's challenging everything we thought we knew about premium beef. Today we're diving deep into why lab-grown Wagyu isn't just matching the real thing. It's actually surpassing it in ways that will blow your mind. Let's start with what makes traditional A5 Wagyu so special. These cattle are raised with meticulous care, fed specific diets, and massaged regularly to create that legendary intramuscular fat. The marbling score, called shimofuri, is what gives it that melt-in-your-mouth quality. But here's the problem. This perfection comes at a cost. We're talking about $300 per pound or more, limited availability, and significant environmental impact. Now enter lab-grown Wagyu. Scientists start with a small sample of Wagyu cattle cells, no harm to the animal, and cultivate them in controlled environments. But here's where it gets fascinating. They're not just copying nature, they're improving upon it. Through precision fat deposition technology, they can create marbling patterns that are actually more consistent than what occurs naturally. Think about that. Every single steak has perfect, evenly distributed fat exactly where it enhances flavor and texture the most. Let's talk about flavor development. Traditional Wagyu develops its flavor through the animal's life. Diet, exercise, stress levels all affect the final product. Lab-grown Wagyu? Scientists can control every variable. They can precisely adjust the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids, optimize the distribution of monounsaturated fats, and even enhance the concentration of flavor compounds like lactones that give Wagyu its distinctive buttery notes. The result? A cleaner, more refined flavor profile without the variability you get with traditional farming. Now, texture is where things get really interesting. Traditional Wagyu's texture comes from the specific arrangement of muscle fibers and fat. Lab-grown versions can replicate this at a cellular level, but with one crucial advantage: consistency. Every single steak has the exact same texture profile, that perfect balance of tenderness and slight resistance that makes Wagyu so unique. No more worrying about getting a less-than-perfect cut from your expensive purchase. But what about the ethical and environmental aspects? Traditional Wagyu production requires massive amounts of land, water, and feed. The carbon footprint is substantial. Lab-grown Wagyu, by contrast, uses up to 95% less land and 78% less water according to 2025 studies. And there's no animal suffering involved, just cells growing in a clean, controlled environment. This means you can enjoy guilt-free luxury. Let's address the elephant in the room: cost and accessibility. Right now in 2025, lab-grown Wagyu is becoming increasingly affordable. While traditional A5 still costs hundreds per pound, high-quality lab-grown versions are available for around $150 per pound and dropping fast. Within the next 2 years, experts predict they'll be competitively priced with premium conventional steaks. This means that what was once an exclusive luxury for the wealthy could become accessible to everyday food enthusiasts. Now, I know what some traditionalists might be thinking, but what about the soul of the food, the tradition? Here's my perspective. Great food is about the experience, the flavor, the texture, and the joy it brings. If we can create something that matches or exceeds the culinary experience while being more sustainable and ethical, that's progress worth celebrating. And the best part? Many top chefs who've tried both actually prefer the lab-grown version for its consistency and purity of flavor. The technology behind this is advancing at an incredible pace. Just 5 years ago, lab-grown meat was mostly a scientific curiosity. Today, we have companies producing Wagyu that's indistinguishable from, and in blind tastings, often preferred over, the real thing. The precision available to scientists allows for customization that nature simply can't match. They can tweak the fat composition for different cooking methods, adjust the texture for specific culinary applications, and ensure every single product meets exacting standards. What does this mean for the future of fine dining? We're looking at a world where luxury foods become more accessible, more sustainable, and potentially even better tasting. The same technology being used for Wagyu is being applied to other premium products, like bluefin tuna, foie gras, and even exotic meats. This isn't about replacing traditional agriculture entirely, but about creating better options for specific luxury markets where quality and sustainability matter most. If this glimpse into the future of food excited you, Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're exploring cutting-edge food technology every week, from lab-grown seafood to AI-designed recipes. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Would you try lab-grown Wagyu? What other luxury foods would you like to see recreated through science? Your thoughts could inspire our next video. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the future of fine dining. The world of food is changing faster than ever, and lab-grown Wagyu is just the beginning. In our next video, we're exploring how 3D food printing is revolutionizing restaurant kitchens and home cooking. You won't want to miss it? Until then, keep exploring and stay curious about what's on your plate.